Meeting to order, please. Can we have a roll call?
Mayor Dickey.
Here.
Vice Mayor Toth.
Here.
Councilmember Friedel.
Present.
Councilmember McMahon.
Here.
Councilmember Calavianakis.
Here.
Councilmember Skillicorn. We have a quorum.
Thank you. We have a regular agenda. We have one item, and I will turn it over to Christina Estes-Werther to please explain, and then we'll see if you have any questions and take a motion.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Yes, Christina Estes-Werther with Pierce Coleman. I work with Aaron, and going to give you just a brief overview of how this process is going to work. Obviously, we're here today to canvass the election, but we're also going to need to, the council will need to order a special or automatic recount. And this is a statutory process. Essentially, everything is outlined in statute and the State Elections Procedures Manual, which has the force and effect of law since it's been approved by the governor and the Attorney General's office. And so I'm just going to kind of walk through that process, and then again, we'll be happy to answer any questions. So essentially, there's a formula in statute that when you have two candidates for a particular office where the margin is equal to or less than 1/2% of the number of votes cast for both of those candidates, it triggers an automatic recount. So when the official canvass documents were submitted to the town, we did have that formula was triggered essentially for Peggy McMahon and Matthew Corrigan. And so we're now beginning that process of the automatic recount. So this is specifically a court process. So tonight, when the council approves the canvass, we'll take this information and file a petition for automatic recount in the court. Now, we do have a little bit of a additional component here because there's also going to be a county supervisor's race that needs to be recounted, as well as a state legislative district. And so because we have other parties that are going to be a part of this, we've been working with the County Attorney's Office and the Attorney General's Office, and we are going to be filing jointly. It's better that way. It helps to facilitate the process if the county essentially has one order from one judge about how to conduct the recount. But as part of that, it is going to take a little longer than it normally would if it was just a town recount, because, again, they have to recount many ballots, not just the town ballots. So they're looking at that process is probably going to go through December 8th, which is a Sunday. Just so that you know, though, as part of that, the county is working every single day. So they will, Friday morning, we're planning to go 8 a.m., get the court order from the judge to start that recount. They'll start what they call the logic and accuracy testing. They have to test the machines before and after each election. So they just finished their post testing for the current general election, and they're going to have to test the machines again right before they start the recount. So that's planned already for Friday afternoon. Again, we anticipate we'll get the order in the morning, they'll start the testing, and then they'll immediately start the tabulation. They are working again every day, Saturday, Sunday. They are even working half day on Thanksgiving. So they are working every day until they can get this tabulation completed. They are hoping it will be done by December 7th. But again, they're trying to give themselves a little bit of time just in case they need an extra day, which would be the 8th, which is a Sunday. And then we are planning to ask the court on Friday to return to court on December 9th, likely in the afternoon. And at that point, we'll get the results. And the way that the statute works is that they actually have to give the results to the town clerk. And so the town clerk will have to be present at that return hearing in court. And then the clerk is required to then obviously present those results to the court. Those results, when they're given to the town clerk, are sealed. They cannot be opened. Nobody can look at those. And so we'll probably just coordinate to have the county give them to the town clerk at the court hearing. That's usually the easiest process. And then the clerk will provide that to the court. They will open the sealed envelope. They will then announce all the results. And so at that time, we usually have a proposed, order that they fill out where they essentially declare the winners, and then they order the clerk to issue the certificates of election. So that's essentially, I guess, the process in a nutshell, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. So I'm not seeing anybody, so if someone has any questions, please ask Christina.
Mayor, there doesn't appear to be any questions.
Thank you, Angela, very much. Could I then get a motion, please?
Move to approve Resolution 2024-42, declaring and adopting the results of the general election held on November 5th, 2024, certifying the facts requiring an automatic recount, and authorizing the filing of a petition in Superior Court for an order requiring the recount.
Second.
Thank you, Vice Mayor and Jerry. Is there any further discussion? If not, could we get a roll call?
Councilmember Calavianakis.
Aye.
Councilmember Friedel. Aye. Councilmember McMahon.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Toth.
Aye.
Mayor Dickey.
Aye.
The motion passes.
Thank you. Thank you, Christina, for all your help. And if there's nothing else, we are adjourned. Thank you.